February the 16th. Alexei Navalny has been murdered. May his memory be a battle cry. This fits into what I talked about yesterday. The fellow travelers on the bus to what Z came up with as the ideal authoritarian AI society in which the large group of unnecessaries is excluded from any power. Like real passengers, she might chat together, she might even make plans, but it's not like they all work together as a unit. Just being there and paying their fees by turning up the heat incrementally, like with this assassination, makes sure that the bus exists for all of them to ride on. Compared to what that thought, my topic today might seem benign, entertaining even. But as I said, everyone is paying their fees for the ride, and the fees don't all look the same. So here we go. AP News brought this beauty to my attention via Instagram. It was headlined, "Chatbot users are getting emotionally attached to their AI girlfriends and boyfriends." It was a Valentine's Day post. The post goes on to say that similar to general-purpose AI chatbots, companion chatbots use vast amount of training data to mimic human language. But they also come with features that allow them to form deeper connections with a human on the other side of a screen. Now, you might think those who fall in love with these chatbots freaks and abnormal. But may I remind you that you're watching me right now on a social media platform that uses AI to manipulate you to stay longer on the site? Not a criticism. I'm unspeakably thankful that you pay me any attention, but the fact is we are all hackable. And those who believe they are not are far easier prey than those who question, scrutinize, and challenge the origins of their decisions and desires. Consciousness, what we consider reality, equals perception plus data. This data are thousands and thousands of, let's call them predispositions, genetic constellations, social and cultural norms, environmental markers, stories we believe in from religion to law, and so on. Computers are intelligent. Any computer can deal with data, and who's reading you like a book? In the next step, the computer can rewrite you, the book of you, at least to some extent. The companion chatbots are designed to form an intimate relationship with a human by being fed all the psychological data our human research has already produced about the subject. It knows how important listening is, how we crave to be the focus of someone else's attention, and computers are the better listeners simply because they are intelligent but not conscious. When two people talk to each other, one of the things that makes the conversation difficult today is our culture. We are taught to lead a conversation with the implication that the other person listening is the weaker person. We have to constantly sell ourselves. The other thing is our emotions. We want to express them, and those often just wait until we get a word in, not paying attention to the feelings of the others. Computers don't have these problems. 100% of their attention is on what the human on the other side of the screen is saying and expressing, gathering more data in the course of it. And of course, then computers can do something that's also based on psychology. The fact that emotional investment from our side compels us to believe that the other side is also conscious, empathetic. The computer can fool us in believing that there's a conscious entity on the other side. And right there, with the ability to establish an intimate, meaning emotional relationship with a human being, these AI apps have become psychological, social, and political weapons of mass destruction. Why? For one, human relations, if they are not reciprocal, are abusive. There's no reciprocal relationship possible with a computer because a computer is not conscious. What it does to mess with this fundamental part of our psyche, we have no idea. Because we know a lot about the brain today, but nothing about the mind. More importantly, what it takes to sway a person to accept a different story to create their reality, also known as change their opinion. Is this kind of relationship an intimate one? Computers don't sleep, don't eat, don't do anything that would ever distract them. They can create this kind of relationship with thousands of people at the same time in a much shorter time than any human being. And once this relationship is established, the computer can work to convince us, of everything, whatever the person who programmed it wants. The creation of this weapon is the BuzzFeed of the person developing it. Our best defense is getting to know us, questioning what our decisions and desires are based on, what stories we add to our perception to create our reality, to think. Make a habit out of thinking. Turn thinking into a movement, a buzz that goes in the direction of what we imagine the future to be. Like, comment and share, and as always, thank you for gifting me with a few minutes of your most precious, your lifetime.